No niin, muodostava YouTube Hunri täällä jälleen kerran Enderalin ihmeisessä maailmassa ja tässä meni seuraava questi. Mitä oikein tällä kertaa tehdään? Ja niin kuin journal. Vois katsoa tuon Blood and Dustin, mutta niin joo, ennen sitä. Käydään laittaa vähän level pointteja. Taas. %, vähemmän manakostia. Viholliset palaa pitemmän aikaa. Ja asia olikin sitten siinä. No, tänne suuntaan. Onko meidän rumpali enää vihainen mulle? Wow. Moro vaan. Vätyri. Älä sano, että mä en pääsekään tätä kautta, koska mun ei tarpeeksi se lockpickingi. Dodi, nyt ollaan Understissa. Pitää vaan löytää se paikka. Kiva, kun vartti melkein menee siihen, että päästään edes kuesti alkuun. Joo. Ensin vähän mentiin väärään suuntaan ja sitten sen jälkeen peli crashasi kerran ja voidaan vähän rotta-ongelma pois. Undercity Arena.
What? Did you see the fight?
Please.
Savage, wasn't it?
What do you want?
For your kindness.
Grandma Rash's home for lost kittens.
Kiva.
Honestly, if you need to ask, then you sure as fuck don't belong here. Go back to your bathing houses and galleries, sunchild. Ooh, how eloquent. You're from the surface, aren't you? No, don't say anything, I can tell. No cave dweller gets that much sun on his pretty face. So, you want to fight, huh? You're an arcanist, aren't you? That look in your eyes, the constant twitching of your fingers. Oh, I can tell. Well, why not? Been a while since someone threw fireballs through the pit. You do know that we're not doing tumbles down here, right? If you fight well, you can make a lot of money fighting here. But if you don't, well, usually, yeah. Sometimes the loser pleads for mercy, but the crowd doesn't like it.
So many fights, so little money.
Oh, sure. Sometimes they even come down here and read us quotes from the verses. Jokes aside, I couldn't care less about what the Order does or doesn't know. Down here, the rules are different. Well, for what it's worth, I don't particularly enjoy seeing some baby-faced boy have his head taken from his shoulders either. But these are the rules. And if the stakes weren't as high, everybody would join the party in hopes for treasure. And frankly, for some people, the pit offers a chance at something they wouldn't find elsewhere. The chance for a better life. But I don't think you, as a sun child, would understand. Huh, alright. First of all, you'll need to sign this, though. If you can read and write, sign with your name. If not, with a cross. Thank you. Then we can start right away. And, one more thing. I always found this a bit silly, but the crowd always wants a name they can shout to the ring when you're bashing someone's head in. You know, the fighter, the butcher, stuff like that. So, what do you want?
The Wanderer.
Yeah, that might work. I like it. Fair enough.
I got the
If you want,
Destroyer.
you can dive right into the ring. There'll be a pack fight in a couple of hours. Yeah, also called Last Man Standing wins. 3 to 6 fighters in the ring. Dog eat dog.
Hot dogs.
Well, that depends on the bets. So I can't tell you yet. But if you would... What do you want? Eager, aren't you? Good. Just go down to the training dummies. I'll call you when we begin.
Mesdames and messieurs, a cordial welcome to the Dust Pit. You know who I am, I know who you are, and above all, I know why you are here today. Because you want to see a fight! Today, there are 4 rookies in the ring, and they all share the same dream, to become the champion of the arena. Ah, can you see them shiver, the sweat glistening on their foreheads? They are afraid, and rightfully so, because they know only one of them will leave the pit on both legs. Mesdames and messieurs, I proudly present Kata Tanner's daughter, called the Storm. Simael Roth, called the Vagabond. And Tamas Shagar, also known as the Dervish. And last but not least, the unknown warrior who is only known by his moniker, the Wanderer. Now, enough of the words. Fight!
Minähän ne liian tappele. Yoinks.
Mesdames and messieurs, he earned it.
Nice. Spooby jäi vaan kattele sinne, että okei. March.
You
Keep
know
walking.
the rules, Rasha. If we don't get the money until tomorrow, there will be consequences.
No. Pitää kaikki mennä
So
myymään.
handle it.
But... Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Good go. Relata Shera. Well fought.
Ennä kaveri.
From the upper city, huh? You got guts walking around with all that stuff down here.
Ah, you. Well fought, really. Here's your share.
Kaching.
Pardon my language, but none of your fucking business. Well, aren't you a piece of work? Still got blood and dust on your skin and already begging for the next battle. Come by in a couple of days and ask again, will you? I got things to take care of.
You're training. You can do this.
Nice. Tässä kuitenkin ensin vähän välipalaa ennen kuin koitetaan.
Bloody vermin, all of them.
Ah, you've come at the right time. There's a fight soon, and you're the perfect candidate. 2 versus 1. The twins. 2 nasty, hairy beasts of men with even nastier axes. Yeah, I know, the odds are against you, but what should I say? The crowd wants it, I deliver. Oh yeah, but judging by how you fought, I think you stand a chance. Still, it'll be dangerous. So bold words. All right, then go downstairs and warm up. I'll tell you when we're ready.
Mesdames and messieurs, a cordial welcome to the Dust Pit. You know who I am, I know who you are, and above all, I know why you are here today. Because you want to see a fight! Today, 2 familiar faces will fight a rookie who you've already grown to love. The twins against the mysterious warrior only known as the Wanderer. It is a battle to the death, a battle about gold and blood. Now enough of the words. Time to give you what you've all been waiting for. Warriors, fight!
Se tunne, kun ei kerkeä summonata tätä spoopia. Tosiaan huomasin semmoisen asian, että en mitenkään pysty voittamaan näitä reilusti, näitä vihollisia. Nää tekee vaan liikaa damagea. Mutta aina on mahdollista käyttää hyödyksi mekaniikkoja.
He earned it!
Olinpas minä taitava.
Keep walking.
Hetkinen, rune patlaakse. Nyt on väärä peli.
Move along.
Do you hear it?
A sunchild, I bet you came to... Yes.
Nice. Sitten. Hakemaan mun palkki.
What do you want? Ah, sure. Sorry. I was elsewhere. Here's your share. Maybe, maybe not. As I said, none of your business. 2 or 3 days. Oh, I know you'd love to jump right back in. But if we start doing battles every bloody minute, the crowd will lose interest. And money. Just swing by in a couple of days, all right? You'll get your fight.
Just remember your training. You can do this.
Sitten seuraa mylly. Jota taas käyttää mekaniikkaa.
Look at that. You have a talent for showing up when you're needed. You know that? There's a fight coming up and I want you to participate. Go Halnan. He's been fighting for a while now. A brute in heavy armor. With a couple of, how should I say, special techniques he picked up in his homeland, Erazil. I won't lie, he'll be a tough nut to crack. Aren't you eager? You know the drill. Go downstairs and warm up. The fight will take place in a couple of hours.
You don't look like you belong here.
Mesdames and messieurs, a cordial
Ihan
welcome
siistiä
to
näköinen armori.
the Dust Pit. You know who I am. I know who you are. And above all, I know why you are here today. Because you want to see a fight. Today, there is something special on the menu. Or should I say, something savage? Because this is a word that best describes the beast our still undefeated rookie must stand his ground against. Mesdames and messieurs, I present Gur-Halnan, the Berserker of the Steppes, versus the Wanderer. Shed some blood, warriors!
Älä vaan sitten. Meillä on ongelma. Tää monni one-shottaa meidät. Joo, elikkä no seuraava ei voida voittaa mitenkään vielä, koska se one-shottaa meidät. Joten tehdään jotakin muuta kuin sitten tää loppuvideo. Tässä meidän revardi vielä tosta.
What do you want? Here's your share. Maybe, maybe not. 2 or 3 days. Oh, I know you'd just swing by in a couple of days, alright?
Ja mitäs tää Jordan sanoi oikein tosta pestistä? Jaha.
What? I don't see how that concerns you. Don't you have some theatre play to attend to, Sunchild? Help me? Well, I doubt that. That is unless you have a pouch with 300 pennies to give away. Oh, and maybe 2 sheaves of God's tongue to go with it.
Just where did I put it?
You're really nosy. You know that. But fine, what bad can it do? That son of a virtue over there, Cabal Thorwall, he's the only merchant in the Undercity who still has Vinroot in his stocks. But since he knows that, he sells it for a price that would have upper city snobs running away screaming. Well, and if the apothecary in the pest house doesn't get new root soon, the infected they treat there will start dying like flies within a day. Sure, by day, and by night I work as the Grandmaster's personal Kalian dancer. Jokes aside, nah, I'm just an errand girl. But down here, having paid work is already something to feel blessed for. They good, and they do, aye. But that's by far not enough. Especially since the cloister of the League up north has been snowed in for moons now. And as noble as their intentions are, they only have so much coin without their League backing them up. You're no alchemist, are you? Aye, red vine root is the only thing that can help get those flesh maggots out of an infected body. I repeat, can. Even with a proper treatment, most people don't make it through. Of course he does. But he sees an opportunity to get rich quick, and so he uses it. He's always been like that. Maybe your kid, aye? I guess it'll be worth a shot. We need at least 10 sheaves so that the apothecary can make use of them. And I don't want to seem ungrateful, but don't expect to get anything in return for your help. Huh?
That's just how they are.
Well, fine then. Good luck.
Yes. Sitten neuvottelemaan vähän.
A real pretty thing you are.
Go by the name of the sun. Won't this ever stop? Tell Nathalia, the apothecary, or whoever sent you that the price stays. It does actually, yes. But it does not change the fact that I need to live somehow too. And that 300 per sheaf is already a fair price. Go on, ask those upper city merchants. You're lucky if they sell it below 500. Listen, I know exactly what you think. This ruthless bastard, how greedy, how evil, and so on and so forth. But that's not how it is, believe me. So, back to business. Are you looking for supplies? If not, just shove off.
Mitäs täältä löytyy? Tää mun pickpockettaa sua vai? Tässä ne vaihtoehdot tässä oikein jo. Mennääs böllimään.
But I just don't have that much. What the blazes do you expect me to do? Please, my dame, you need to understand.
And you need to understand that we're just the messengers. A debt that you don't pay is a debt we can't pay to the Father. And the last thing we want to do is disappoint the Father. Or do we, Roban?
We don't.
500 pennies until next week. After that, we will make sure this corpse pit finally lives up to its name. Understood?
Yes, my dame. Of course.
Glad to hear that. You'll hear from us.
Siinä oli toki taustalla. Taisi mä Chesti sanoa. Chesti sanoo mitä?
What the? You? Listen, for your own good, I advise you to just turn around. This is nothing you want to get involved in. It really isn't. No. I was simply naive, and now I have to live with the consequences. About 2 years ago, my son died. He drowned in the canals. That whole thing, I couldn't handle it. Business went to shit, and so did I. And when I was finally able to think straight again, I looked for help. Yes, I suppose you can figure out the rest. Yes, what other choice do I have? As pathetic as it sounds, right now the apothecary and their infected are the only reliable source of income I have, especially with that whole red madness thing going on the surface. I hope you're not being serious. As if those redcoats would risk getting their shiny armor dirty. If you can say that, you don't know who we're talking about. Good question. What now? You're giving me the money? Just like that? Why? By the righteous path, I would not...
Missä kaikki ruumiit on? Mikäs sinä olet? Nice. Pitääkö tässä oikeastaan käyttää heavy armoria kohta paljon, kun nää tekee niin vidusti damagea?
In al bed, sorry.
Huh? You did? This is good. This is really good. Now let us hope he doesn't lower it to 99 pennies per sheaf. Thank you, Sunchild. You saved a lot of lives today.
Now there's...
Ja level up. Taas nyt
treat for the eye. What do you say, darling? Want to spend some time together?
Ei kiitos. Olisikohan se tää pankki? Se saadaan ostettua kämppä.
Yes?
Walk blessed, my sir. How can Sylvan and friends serve you today? Would you like to open a personal vault? Or perhaps even acquire an estate?
When you just have to live with
Of course. Walk blessed! And don't forget your money is thanks to our very generous interest rates. The longer you entrust your money with us, the more it proliferates on its own. Well, evidently this was a metaphor. Just imagine that for every day your money rests in our vaults, we present you with some extra coin on top of it, as in appreciation for your trust, so to speak. Well, you see, this is a highly complicated process, and I fear it would be a matter of near impossibility to elucidate my response in such a fashion that you would be capable of comprehending it with your, I beg your pardon, most likely quite limited intellectual capabilities. Let us talk about more enjoyable matters instead, such as your money. Fine then. We use it to trade. We invest, for example, in promising expeditions on new trade routes. And from the returns those investments yield, we not only pay our employees, but your interest as well. Now don't you look at me that way. We have to make a living somehow too. Banks do not make mistakes. Didn't your parents teach you this? Now enough of this nonsense and back to business. Do you want to open a gold shelf or not? Very well. We will need a 100 penny deposit to start with. After that, you may make a withdrawal or deposit whenever you would like. Excellent. You will not regret this. Here, this is... To make a deposit, simply talk to one of the bankers or put it on the shelf yourself. And should you acquire any shareholdings, simply give them to me and we will allocate them with your future interest. Well, holdings for something, a business, a caravan, things like that. But forgive me for saying so, you do not seem to be a man of means, so I don't suppose it will be relevant to you. Of course. Of course.
Ja täältähän nämä talot saastettu. 6 tonnia Numbers Carters Houses. No, ei mitään, antaa kerran rahaa. Joo, eiköhän tässä ole taas tarpeeksi yhdelle kerralle. Ainakin yhteen jaksoon niin materiaalia. Mutta noin, me palataan sitten seuraavalla kerralla Enderalin ihmisen maailmaan. Moro. Kiitos.